And I guess just overcoming that fear of telling others that you're in need is something that that makes you more stronger. And with that relation is what I wanted to bring up, how I felt like in a deep hole alone last quarter, and just overcoming those fears. Any other situations, and just stepping up and saying that I need help.
Hey folks, my name is Jose and I'm here at UndocuLove. I'm actually a UCSC alumni and they brought me from San Diego. Graduated back in 2011, and I think that it's important to have these spaces. Like the event today was called UndocuLove. And on UndocuLove today, we were able to share our experiences as undocumented students. Today I was able to share like my undocumented queer identity, which means that I got to share my experience of being undocumented and queer at the same time. And I think it's important that we have these spaces because it allows for us to have a dialogue about our identities, about where we come from, and it's a healing space, like I said at the end of the event.
Obviously I'm a white male, and so there's a lot of spaces for me to get to share my opinions. I feel very comfortable in classroom spaces, being able to talk about issues that I feel like affect me. But it's always good. Students said that they couldn't normally feel comfortable sharing some things. They need a space where they could be able to articulate these things, to produce this new kinds of knowledge, to share amongst one another experiences, so we get a sense of the breadth and the depth of this kind of issue, ways that we can start to support one another. A lot of folks testified to the fact that it was a very healing space. I even felt that as well. I only know one undocumented person personally before coming here to Santa Cruz. But even hearing that, it brought that relationship back to me and stuff like that.
I think it's really, really important because sometimes we tend to hold our resentments, our anger, our frustration within ourselves. And specifically for immigration, it's a really sensitive topic. Like for example, for me, it's really hard to talk about immigration and how my father was deported because sometimes I feel that other people can relate. And having these spaces, it makes me feel that I can open up and talk to other people about it.
Well, I definitely think that safe spaces are incredibly important because they build community and just allow people to grow as leaders by making the personal political. I definitely got a lot of insight and perspective, definitely as a first generation from an immigrant family that went through a lot of hardships to get documentation and to get here. But to see people who are actually here, who are still and have been undocumented, is just like mind-blowing.